everybody. Here we are with episode 2 of our conversation with Shawn. Hope you enjoy.
Earlier, I was talking about you being an encouraging guy and always being kind to people. Like just the way when I see you interact with people, I never see you be derisive or mean to anybody. You're always smiling. You're always happy to see people. You always take your time to talk to people. And I know a while back, you started a thing, I don't know if it was a group page or like a business page, or I can't remember exactly how it worked. But on Facebook, you started a thing called FTP.
Right.
And I forget what it stands for.
Yeah. Well, what's funny about the FTP is when we're talking about cycling. So to a cyclist, an FTP is functional threshold power.
Right.
Well, we won't get into that really, but that is more or less a test you do for 20 minutes. You can do an FTP test to see how strong you've gotten. How hard can you go for 20 minutes?
Right. That's the FTP I'm familiar with. But
right.
I didn't think
that's what most people are familiar with. This FTP that I came up with is similar with the cycling thing. However, it stands for fitness, transformation, and potential.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think that is something that everyone, whether you're a cyclist or a business person or a stay-at-home mom, I think that is something that everyone can relate to and can be a part of and can understand when they're being in that group. And I put that together because I wanted people to see. I mostly did my post every morning.
Right. Yeah.
And I wanted to post something that might inspire other people, that was motivational. I wanted them to see it first thing in the morning, and they could feel some sort of relation to it. And it could be uplifting to them. But it's important to see something like that first thing in the morning. That's going to be how you start your day. There's a lot of junk on Facebook.
True.
Yeah. There's a lot of junk, a lot of just, it can be tiring to go through your feed and see all these political things, and it can be overwhelming. But I wanted people to know that there was a place they could go, my page, and they could read these motivational things, and it could maybe help them start their day a little better, inspire them maybe a little bit, and know that it's going to be a good day. I kind of gave it up a little bit because I had so many other things that I needed to do, but I'm gonna start it back up. And I've had a lot of people tell me that they have enjoyed it and it helps them. But I will get it back up and running.
Hey, trust me, I understand life getting
right.
It's been almost 8 months since we've been able to put out a podcast.
Yeah,
so
right.
I understand how things can get in the way of even something you enjoy doing.
Right.
Sometimes it's just hard to find the time. Now, I did want to ask you, do you create these for the FTP page? Do you find the images and the text and put them together yourself?
Some of the images are photos that I've taken, but some of them are already online, and the text that's on them, some of those are quotes from other people.
Right.
But some of them are from me, and I might write a little bit about the quote.
Right.
But it's just something that you can look at and say, yeah, you're right. My biggest thing that I want people to know is they have to believe in themselves. You got, no matter what you do in life, you have to be able to believe in yourself and know that you can do. What I like is you are more than what you think you are, and you can do more than what you think you can. I say that every morning before I get out of bed.
Wow.
I say that before I put my feet on the floor. I say that because sometimes life can be so overpowering and weigh so much, and it can get you down. You can forget that.
Right.
You can forget that, and you can all you feel like, maybe with work, all you feel like is you're a number. That's all you are. You're a number, and you can get run down, and you forget that there are things about you that empower others to be better, and that people rely on you to be better, And if you forget that, then you're doing them a disservice. But you have whatever it is in life that you want to do, you have to believe that you can do it. And so, yeah.
Right. And I was going to highlight a couple of the quotes or a couple of the items that you had posted on the page that kind of spoke to me, and some of them, one of them is almost what you were saying right there, is people begin to become successful the minute they decide to be.
Right.
So it's not just oftentimes, I mean, I guess, sure, somebody could just, unbeknownst to them, just become successful. But I think the sentiment there is that, like, it's a conscious effort.
Right.
To be successful. It's not accidental.
Nope.
And sometimes I feel like, and I'm throwing myself in with this, is that I feel like I wait for something to happen instead of doing the things that required just to make it happen. And I don't know why.
You can't do that.
Right? Yeah, I know. But it just, like, that one spoke to me when you posted it.
Yeah.
And, like, the most recent one you posted is kind of what you were talking about earlier too, is you were defined, who you are is defined by what you're willing to struggle for.
Yes.
And again, that's another one that's kind of what we've been talking about, is like, face the pain, push through the pain, achieve your goal.
Right. That's it.
And so that was another one that really spoke to me, because that's been a problem for me lately, is just finding the motivation.
Yes.
To I mean, there's all kinds of things
right
that I should be motivated by.
Right.
But it's just like, I can't, for whatever reason, start. It's the first step. Yeah. Right. Like I want to make these changes.
Right.
But it's making that first step that I'm just like hesitating. Right. And it's things like this, and I'm like, it's right. Yeah. I just have to decide to do it and just start doing it. Even if I mess up, I'm moving forward. Yes. I mean, even if it's not 100% correct, at least I'm moving. Forward momentum is better than none. Right. Yeah. Right. So. Yeah. And that's the thing too, is, that motivation has to come from how bad you want to do something. Like, what is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to achieve? And why do you want to achieve it? I talked about in a video that I did for another group that said, look, and a lot of the people in this group are wanting to lose weight. That's their goal. And so the discussion was, okay, what's your goal? So somebody says, well, my goal is to be healthy. That's my goal. Okay. Well, that's a great goal, but that's not a good enough goal, because you don't have a direct point to get to. Right. You need a finish line. You need to see and visualize a point to get. Okay. So what would that point be? Well, the point would be, what is it that you obviously think there's something about you that's not healthy. Right. So what is it about that? What is it do you think you need to change to be healthy? And they might say, I need to lose weight. Well, there's a finishing point. There's your finish line. You need to lose weight. So do whatever you got to do that, and visualize that, and you'll get there. But you can't just have in general goal. I can't for myself say, well, my goal is to ride the bike. No, it's not going to work. Right. I mean, I get on the bike anyway. No, my goal is to do an Everesting attempt, or my goal is to win time trial, or my goal is to beat my time on Barnesburg again.
I have a point to get to. You got to find that point. And also, my point, a point to be taken on that is, okay, you want to lose weight. Well, what's your motivation to do that? Is your motivation because you want to look good on the beach? That's not a bad thing, but is that going to really get you there? Is that got enough substance to it
to push you through the hard times?
Really, right, to really get you there. When I lost all that weight, my motivation wasn't, and I'm not trying to say that's not a good thing. I know people want to look good. I get that. But looking good is part of becoming healthy. Right. That's going to happen anyway. If you live a healthy lifestyle, you're going to look good. You're going to feel good. That's part of being healthy. But when I was losing that weight, I didn't think, golly, I want to lose weight because I want to look great on the beach. No, my motivation was my kids.
Right.
That was it. I want to live longer for them. I want to see my grandkids. And the path that I was going would not make it. I would have not got there. And it's not fair for them. That's something that has substance. That was enough drive for me to get me there.
Right.
You have to find that. Find your drive. Find your motivation to get you there. Get up in the morning. When you get up in the morning, hit it hard right away.
So two of your things are to have a concrete goal.
Right.
Not a vague, ethereal goal.
Right.
Like a very hard concrete, this is what I need to do.
You have to have that.
And then your motivation has to be something strong enough that you're willing to go through the suffering required to reach your goal.
Right.
And, maybe it's my cynical nature.
Yeah.
But I think if it's if we're talking about setting goals and achieving goals and working for your goals,
right,
it's going to be something that you're going to have to push through unpleasantness to get to.
Right.
Like if it was an easy thing, you would have already done it.
Exactly.
Right. So so I see what you're saying. It makes sense. Like you have to have the right kind of motivation that would push you through anything pushing back against you.
You have to be, what I like to say is you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because that's the way it's going to feel, because you're doing things that you've not ever done before. If you're going to achieve your goal, you're going to have to do things you've not ever had to do before to get there. You're stepping outside of your box. You're having to work, and you have to be ready to put in that work, because if you're not, then all you're going to do is you're going to back down, you're going to sit on the couch, and you're going to watch Netflix, and you're not going anywhere doing that. I'm not saying you can't do that. I like a little Netflix too, but I get to where if I'm watching, this is me, if I get to where if I'm sitting down watching TV, I'm thinking to myself, golly, I know there's something I could be doing right now that could be forwarding my progression on my goals, whatever that is. Oh, I know what it is. It's on the bike. I'll get on my trainer, I'll ride my bike, because I know it's doing something for me to get closer to where I want to go.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right. And so you were talking earlier, you were working with a group that specifically dealing with weight loss. And I know you probably would never push the recommendation, but if asked,
right,
would you recommend a vegetarian diet strictly for health? Like, do you feel, I know that people go back and forth, and I'm not, I mean, this is a podcast, so there will be a lot of people, not a lot of people, but there will be other people out there listening.
Yeah.
I am not trying to push you to make like a weird statement. I'm just curious, because that's the path you chose. Right.
Well, now I will say that I do eat meat sometimes now.
Okay.
And I can explain that.
I don't think you need to explain. Right. But I'm just curious, like, do you think it makes it easier to control like calorie intake and all that stuff if you avoid? Because I mean, coming from somebody who's never tried, it seems like that would cut out a lot of fast food.
Right.
Right. Because I mean, well, that's all cheeseburgers and burritos, and there's not much. Well, Taco Bell does have some vegetarian stuff, but I mean, still, you know what I'm saying? Like, So
Yeah, sure.
that automatically forces you to eat better.
Right. I can tell you that vegetarian doesn't necessarily mean healthy, and here's why. Because you can, donuts are vegetarian.
Okay.
Ice
fair.
cream is vegetarian. You can eat those things all day, like I could, and you would gain weight. But I chose the vegetarian diet because I felt good eating the healthier foods. And you're right as far as it being easy, because like I said, I'm a creature of habit. If I want to lose weight, I know exactly what I'm going to eat, and it's boring. I don't know if you've seen a lot of these people that do bodybuilding, but they will do meal prep. You've seen that maybe.
So I don't talk about my job on here
Uh-huh.
because my job is very strict about what you release online.
Right.
But it confines me to a car
Okay.
for 5 to 6 hours a day,
Right.
typically. So I do a lot of like cold sandwiches,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
I would not be opposed to meal prep. Like I've done it in the past.
Uh-huh.
There was a while there where I was in pretty bad financial shape, and it was a whole lot of beans and rice.
Yes. Yes.
So I mean,
Yes.
but yeah. So
Well,
I'm sorry.
That's all right, and I'm glad you said that, because you'll see that a lot of successful bodybuilders, and if you watch actors who have to get real fit and in shape to play their role in whatever it is,
3 months or whatever. It is.
right? They will tell you what their diet is, and it's always the same. And if you listen to them, it's always the same. And what it is it's broccoli, rice, and chicken or fish.
Okay.
All that it is every day. And they will tell you how bad it sucks, how bland that is. And it is. But they know that that's what they have to eat. That's what their trainers are putting them on to lose that weight. There's no fat in it.
Well,
There's no fat. And I'll eat, I love rice. I love beans and rice. I could eat beans and rice.
I've got a 5-pound bag of rice.
Oh,
and
man.
a rice cooker sitting
That
over
is
there.
the main staple of my diet. I could eat beans and rice every day, all day. But I also eat a lot of oatmeal. I do a lot of oatmeal. And how easy is oatmeal?
Yeah. I've got steel cut. I love steel cut.
If I want to lose weight, if I want to really lean out, it's simple. I'll eat oatmeal in the mornings or for lunch, and I'll have beans and rice for dinner. It's that simple. And the weight will fall off. And it is a calorie deficiency for me when I do that. But if you want to lose weight, you have to be in that.
Right. Yeah.
So
So wait, I'm sorry. So oatmeal for breakfast,
yeah,
and what for lunch?
maybe for lunch too.
Oh, and for lunch.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you comfortable talking about work?
Yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. So I'm you also, I don't know exactly what you do. I know kind of what you do.
Yeah.
Are you not confined to a very small space at work?
I am.
How do you make oatmeal?
Well, you can eat it cold.
Oh, oh, that's terrible.
No, you can't. It's not that bad. And oatmeal can be savory too. Listen, think of oats like rice.
Okay.
It is actually pretty good. You can put beans and oats and eat it that way. You can eat cold rice. Think of rice as bread.
Yeah.
You can eat rice however you want it. You can eat it cold. You can eat it hot.
I've eaten cold rice
Yeah.
as long as it's kept in an airtight container.
Right.
Like if you let it get cold outside, it dries out. But
Yeah.
yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah.
But I couldn't cold oatmeal.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
If you say so.
Yeah.
I've never tried it.
Now
but-
when I'm on the engine, you can heat. For those listening, I work for the railroad.
Okay.
I'm a locomotive engineer.
All right.
I drive trains from Somerset to either Cincinnati or Chattanooga.
Right on.
On these engines, they don't have a microwave, but they have like what we call a sidewall heater. It's the heat. It's to make the engine warmer for you. And you can,
okay. Like a baseboard heater in a house kind
right. And
Okay.
you can set your food on it and it will heat it up.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can do something like that. But oh man, if somebody says, "Oh, I want to lose the weight like you," what do you eat? Oh, it turns them off immediately. Really, oatmeal and rice? I got to do more than that. And you can still lose. Listen, you can still lose weight and eat amazing things. There are recipes that are just amazing. Right. But me, when I'm out, it better be simple, real simple.
Yeah.
Or I won't be able to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's me. Like I'm in a car, I may not have a plate. I may not be able to stop anywhere and use a microwave or a toaster oven or whatever. So whatever I can put in a cooler, and take with me all day. Yes. That's what I can eat.
Yes.
So okay, I've one more question.
Yeah.
So when you talk oatmeal, are you talking like on the side of the thing standard? Do you have like a half cup or whatever? Or
I generally will do 2 cups, which is one serving is half a cup.
Right.
I'll do 1 cup, which is 2 servings. That's 300 calories in oats alone.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, if you eat 300 calories of oats, that's a big bowl of oatmeal.
Oh yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
And you will be full if you can even get through it. That's the great thing about oats, because it's so low in calorie, but it makes you feel full. And you're getting fiber. This may not be a direction we want to go on this podcast, but fiber is very important when it comes to losing weight. And unfortunately, a lot of these new diets that are out there that people are getting onto, some of them are not allowing you to get the fiber intake you need. If you want to lose weight, you're going to have to go to the bathroom. That's part of losing weight. And if you're not going to the bathroom, it's because you're not eating fiber. And an individual needs at least 26 grams of fiber. And some of these diets, I'm telling you,
daily or
daily.
Okay,
at least. And some of these diets, I'm telling you, I've gone on it a couple of these diets just to see what it's like, and I'll notice that I'm not getting 5 or 6 grams of fiber.
Ouch.
And you're not going to lose weight if you don't get your fiber. You're not. You got
interesting.
Yeah, you got to dispose of your weight somehow.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That makes total sense.
Yeah.
All right. So and then chicken, broccoli.
Yeah.
And rice.
Right. Rice. I'm a white rice. Guy. I can do all the other rices, but white rice I just like it better. I like salads, and I love fruit, any kind of fruit. The more colorful the fruit, the better. I love pineapple.
Oh, I guess it's season right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been burning them up here lately. Everywhere's got pineapple.
I will grab a pineapple and I will eat a whole pineapple for maybe lunch, or I'll get a cantaloupe and eat a whole cantaloupe for dinner. That's what I'll eat. And it's just so good, and it's so good for you. You just feel so much energy when you eat fruit. And some people are like, well, that's too many carbs. Yeah, but your body runs on carbs. I hate to break it to you. I hate to break it to some of these folks. But your body runs on carbs, and you don't want to deprive it of carbs. Your brain runs on sugar.
Yeah. That's important.
And that's where you get your sugars, from carbs. And if you don't eat carbs, sugar don't get to your brain, and bad things happen if you don't get it to your brain.
Yeah.
So,
what is ketoacidosis? And that diabetic coma, basically? Isn't that what that is? Where their blood sugar goes down so low that their brain stops working?
Yep. And there's the keto diet.
Right.
Yeah. And look, I'm not talking bad about the keto diet. The keto diet allows you to have carbs. The ketogenic diet will allow you to eat some carbs. It's not as bad as the Atkins diet. The Atkins diet didn't allow you to have any carbs. It's changed now.
Yeah.
So I've seen. But
yeah, what I was reading, I looked at a couple of them. I never actually did any of them because it sounded like too much work.
Right.
But when I was reading it, I think for the first week on Atkins, it was no carbs. Yeah. And then after that, it was like incidental carbs, or as long as you're matching carbs to fiber,
Yeah.
then that was okay.
Right.
Like if you had 6 grams of carbs, as long as it had 6 grams of fiber.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe the creators of the Atkins diet probably thought, they need to eat vegetables too, though.
Right. Right. Or fruit.
And they might need the little fruit, right?
Yeah. Because
they
like
can't
apples,
just
bananas,
eat meat
yeah.
all the time. Yeah. No, that.
What's that?
Yeah.
It's bacon wrapped in bacon.
Right.
On a bacon bun.
Hey, although there is
Atkins.
there is the carnivore diet. There's a diet for everything. There's a Twinkie diet. I'm not kidding. There is a Twinkie diet, and people lose weight on it.
If you say so. What, do they only let you eat one Twinkie a day?
You can lose weight on a Twinkie. If you eat a lower amount of calories than your body burns, you'll lose weight. The problem is there's no nutritional value about a Twinkie whatsoever.
Right.
And you'll die of scurvy. You will die of
vitamin and
any kind of vitamin, really.
Right. Yeah.
Just because you're not getting it, it'll be bad.
Yeah. I've got a friend of mine. I'm not going to name any names, but they have a history of using diet products.
Okay.
Meal substitutes,
Yeah.
whatever. And I try to tell them, I'm like, that is not going to work for you.
Yeah.
Like, sure, you're going to lose weight while you're doing this.
Right.
But as soon as you start eating normal food again,
right,
you're going to gain the weight right back.
Right.
Because you have to make the lifestyle changes. It's not just, and yeah, it's like you're saying, you're going to lose weight on those because you're going into a calorie deficiency.
Yeah.
Even if you don't get active, which is, I think it's important if you're going to try to lose weight. For me, a novice, I did it once, and then my life got turned upside down. Everything went downhill. I had a really bad time for a long time.
Yeah.
That's all turning back around now.
Good. Yeah.
I'm in a better place mentally. Everything all the way around.
Right.
Like, just everything's going better for me now.
Good.
But it's about, to me, it has to be a more of a lifestyle change all the way around.
Yeah.
Like, you need to change your diet and you need to change your activity.
Right.
Because I've heard it said by a lot of the guys on cycling is you can't out exercise a bad diet.
Right.
No,
you can't.
And I know, just for me, just changing your diet is not going to get me where I want to go. It'll help. Like, I'll lose weight for sure. Like, if I start eating better and I know my problems are portion control.
Right.
That's my number. I don't really have a problem with sugars, sweets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really go for them. Not really my thing.
Yeah.
Like, on a special occasion, I'll have a piece of cake or something, but
right.
For the most part, it's not my thing. Like, if I want to eat something sweet, I've got a bowl full of apples and bananas in there. That's what I want for
Good.
sweet.
That's great.
But I'll eat 6 apples.
Right. Yeah.
Which is not good.
Yeah. I get it.
Or like, I'll sit down and instead of eating like a little bowl of cereal, I go get the big mixing bowl. And I'm like, that's my cereal bowl.
Yeah.
Or go out to a restaurant, and every restaurant, any sit down restaurant anymore,
right,
gives you 2 meals worth of food.
Right.
And I'll sit there and eat the whole thing.
Feel obligated to eat it.
Right.
Yeah. If it's in front of you.
Yeah. And I know those are my problems. So like, when I'm trying, I have a food scale.
Yeah. Oh, good.
I weigh everything I eat.
Yeah.
I do all my own meal prep.
Yeah. Good.
And it works. I know it works.
Right.
It's just trying to, like, I lost that motivation.
Yeah.
I lost the drive to do pretty much anything except go to work.
Right.
For a long time.
Yeah.
And I know like, you haven't seen me out at the club rides and all that stuff very much and all that stuff. So it's just because I was here.
Right.
I was sitting watching TV, playing video games.
Yeah.
Not doing anything.
Yeah.
But so I'm trying to turn it back around.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I was wanting to pick your brain.
Yeah.
Is just to.
Well, I can tell you too that if you don't realize it, but if you eat junk, if you eat crap, it's just going to make you feel bad. It's going to make you feel like not doing anything.
Right.
If you eat vibrant foods, if you eat fruits, it makes you feel better. It makes you feel more energetic, makes you feel more alive. Like I said, if you eat your apples or you need to eat fruits every day. It's jam-packed with vitamin C, B12s. Those are the things that make you have the energy. A lot of your energy drinks, although they're jammed with caffeine, a lot of your energy drinks will have B12s in it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because that's what gives you a boost. Well, you can get that through an apple. You can get that through pineapples or strawberries, or hey, get your blender out and throw in some blueberries and some strawberries and some protein powder and blend that up, and you talking about good. It's so good.
See, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I was curious about that.
Yeah.
I've done that from time to time too.
Yeah.
For breakfast.
So good.
I'll take some protein powder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you didn't mention any other liquid. So do you use any kind of a liquid for the base?
You can. I like to use almond milk.
Okay.
You can use regular milk, but I've always I even enjoy the taste more of almond milk, or cashew milk. But yeah, you can use milk. It'll have a creamier texture to it. If you want to make a great smoothie, freeze the fruit. Freeze the fruit. Don't just think that you can put ice in it, but it's not going to be a real smoothie texture. Okay. It's just going to be clumps of ice in it or something.
Well, I just did it as like a shake.
Okay.
So I did some milk, protein powder, banana, strawberry, blender.
Yes.
Chug it down.
Yes. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is the perfect way to start your day. If you throw some protein in it, you've got everything in there. You've got your carbs, and you've got some fat with the milk, and you've got some protein in it, and it's a perfect boost for the day. And I drink them all the time. My favorite, you're going to laugh. This is funny. This is going to be good. My favorite is what I call the smoothie is what I call the Butterfinger smoothie.
Okay.
Yes. It's not by any means a Butterfinger. It's spinach, a handful of spinach.
Okay. Okay, wait. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fresh, I'm assuming,
Yes.
like baby?
Right.
Baby
baby
spinach?
leaves.
Baby leaves? Okay.
Handful of that. Throw that in there. Some powdered peanut butter. PB2, have you seen that?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that's what that was. I've seen it.
Right, that's all that is. It's powdered peanut butter. It's just a lot less in fat.
Okay.
Throw that in there, and a scoop of protein powder. And if you want milk or whatever, that's fine. I just use water. Put that in there and blend it up. Now, It's green. It is so very green. But I promise you, it tastes just like a Butterfinger. It tastes like a Butterfinger Blizzard from Dairy Queen.
Okay.
I kid you not. And this is how good it is. My son once asked, he said, "Dad, what are you making over there?" I said, "A Butterfinger smoothie. Would you like one?" And he's so picky when it comes to eating. He said, and sometimes he knows some of the concoctions I make are just not into it.
Right.
He'll say, and so he said, "Nah, that's okay." I said, "It's Butterfinger, dude." And he said, "Okay, all right." So I put it in a glass that was not see-through.
Right.
It had some sort of design as white glass. And I poured it in there, put a lid on it, and then a straw in there. I said, "Here you go, man." And he cautiously started sipping out and getting a drink. And he goes, "Man, that's really good. That is a Blizzard. That was a Butterfinger Blizzard." And I said, "Told you, man, it's good." And he said, "Oh, man, thanks." So then I guess at some point he took the lid off to look at it.
Right.
And it's just green sludge in there. "Dad, what is this?" I said, it's Butterfinger smoothie." And he said, "It doesn't look like a Butterfinger smoothie." I said, "It is, man." I said, "Do you want some more?" And he goes, "No, I'm good."
It's green, man. I ain't eating that.
He loved it until he saw it.
Yeah.
He thought this was the greatest thing. So, yeah, that's how good it is. It's Adam approved, so it must be pretty good.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay, so powdered peanut butter.
Do it.
Okay.
You know what I use? I'll put that in my oatmeal too. Oh man.
Now I put peanut butter, just like a teaspoon of peanut butter.
Hey, do that then. That's fine. Do that, and also add some powdered cocoa, and you have a Reese's oatmeal. That's how I have to do things, man, because I love chocolate.
Right.
So see, I got a Butterfinger smoothie and a Reese's oatmeal.
See, I don't know. It's like I'm not big on sweet stuff.
Okay.
So I'll eat dark chocolate, like super dark chocolate, like almost bitter.
Well, that's what cocoa is.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love that kind of stuff. But any like sweet chocolate.
Yeah.
But okay. So
Try
powdered
that.
cocoa. All right. And I'm gonna make a thing of oatmeal and put it in my lunchbox.
Do it.
And I'm gonna eat cold oatmeal for lunch.
Do it. Oh yeah. Hey, make it savory. Put some salt in there, man. Put salt in your oatmeal.
I see. The weirdest thing I do is Kevin McKinney.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh yeah.
Got me to start trying. I think it was him. It was one of those guys. It was one of the guys from the race team back a few years ago. I think it was him. Got me to start trying bulletproof coffee.
Okay.
And everybody looks at me like I'm weird when it's butter, coconut oil,
Yep.
and coffee.
Oh yeah.
And you put it in the blender.
Yep.
And people, when I say I put butter in my coffee, people are like, "Nope, I'm done."
It's actually
I'm
really
out.
good. It is actually really good.
It is. I love it. And if I'm going to be here one morning for whatever reason,
sometimes
sometimes I can't start work until a certain time in the afternoon
Yeah.
for whatever various reasons.
Yeah.
So if I've got the time,
Yeah.
I'll still make it
Yeah.
for a cup and just sip it. But that's the weirdest thing I've ever tried, food wise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spinach,
Yes.
peanut butter powder,
Yes.
What was it?
Protein.
And what flavor?
Vanilla.
Vanilla protein. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll have to get some vanilla. All
Yes.
I've got left is strawberry right now.
Okay. Oh
right.
no! Don't do the peanut butter. Well, I don't know. No, don't do the peanut butter and strawberry.
Well, it probably wouldn't taste like a Butterfinger.
It would not.
With strawberry.
No.
But yeah, because I was doing bananas, strawberries, and strawberry protein powder.
Yeah.
And making like breakfast smoothies.
Yeah. Now you can put some sweetener in there. You know, if you have stevia, I don't know if you have sweetener, but if you have stevia or honey, you can do that.
I've got honey. I use it every once in a while.
Yeah.
But typically with my drinks like coffee, black with cream,
Yeah.
tea, unsweetened.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I've never been big on sugar.
Well, you're good. Yeah.
Like processed sugar.
Right.
Like I like sweet things.
Yeah.
Apples, bananas.
Right. Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's because I think I have like a cop out on this. It hurts my teeth.
Okay. Yeah.
Like if I eat anything really sweet, if I don't get it off my teeth really fast,
Yeah.
oh, it's like somebody jabbing an ice pick straight into my gums.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So I just avoid it.
Yeah, I tell you. I wish I had that. Or
Well-
I wouldn't have gained so much weight.
Yeah, but people think you're rude.
Yeah.
They're like, you go to the kid's birthday party and they're like, "If I have a piece of cake," I'm like, no thanks,
Yeah.
because I can't do the icing.
Okay. Yeah. I see that.
But if they do the Cool Whip icing, that's fine.
Yeah.
But like the buttercream,
Yeah.
just can't do it. I know we're running really long, man. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
I appreciate you
Yeah.
coming out.
Yes, sir.
I want to talk to you about one last thing,
Okay.
and this is something that just kind of blew me away. Your photography,
Okay.
man, is just. I love your pictures, your photos. I know I saw you posted today. You got a new camera.
I did.
So what's the new new gear?
It's listen, I'm very amateur. I'm not a professional photographer by any stretch of imagination. But I want people to see that they can take amazing photos with, even if it's just their phone.
Right.
The
Especially
iPhone.
with phones now. The new iPhone, the new Pixels.
Takes unbelievable photos.
Yeah.
But the camera I got is a Nikon DSLR. It's a 3400.
Oh, nice.
It is a little bit of an entry level camera. It's funny. A lot of people, they'll get these cameras thinking they're going to do awesome with it, and it's so techy. There's a lot of things you can do with it,
Right.
and all they do is they get confused. They just want to put it on the automatic mode, and they just kind of set it down, and they don't ever use it again.
Right.
But once you do a little research and you start learning how to use it, you can do incredible things with it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And
I'm not there yet. But.
Well, it's just, golly, I can't tell you how many YouTube videos I've watched of some of these professional photographers that I follow on how to take shots. I think a lot of that too is natural.
Oh yeah, I mean, you have to have. I'm decent with the technical side of it, like the triangle, ISO, aperture.
Right.
You know, I'm good with, and okay, I say I'm good with it, and then now I can't even think of the third point. Shutter speed. Yeah, shutter speed. Thank you. ISO, aperture, and shutter speed. Like, I'm pretty good at understanding all that.
Yeah.
But I don't have the eye. Like, I don't see the shot.
Yeah.
I just have to shoot.
Right.
Like, I'll shoot. If I go out to take pictures, I'll shoot 3,000 pictures.
Right.
And then I come home and I'm just looking through these pictures like, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. These all suck. This one's blurry. This was a good shot, but it's blurry. This one sucks, this sucks. Framing's bad.
Yeah.
So that's the struggle for me is just finding
the one.
Finding the shot.
Right. And a lot of that too is I like to, on some of my photos on Instagram, I will hashtag perspective.
Right.
And a lot of it is how you see it. It's easy for someone to stand there and see a scene and get their camera out and just shoot the shot like that. But that's not how you really, that's not how you really see it. Put your camera down lower. Put it down low like you're looking eye level at it, at a scene. Or I love photos with fences.
Right on.
Okay. Or barns. Put your camera right up on the rail of that fence and shoot something in the background, like a barn with that fence right there on it. It's almost like you're leaning up against that fence. Make a photo. To me, I like to try to produce a photo like you're at the scene, like you're in it, like you're a part of that scene. And I think that's what makes some of my shots a little more interesting. Like one of the places I like to go is Cumberland Falls.
Oh, I love Cumberland Falls.
Right. And you can go and stand in front of the falls there, and you can take a picture, and it will look great. But it may be a picture that a lot of people have seen.
Mm-hmm.
Do something different. If it's fall outside, find a real pretty leaf, and take a picture real close of the leaf with the falls in the background. That kind of makes it different. It makes people say, "Oh, that looks good. That looks different. It looks nice."
Right.
And so it's all about perspective. It's not just about taking it out at eye level and shooting a picture and being done with it. It would still look good, but for me, it's trying to put the lens in a position where it looks different, or trying to anyway.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, and a lot of it too is obviously editing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's important to discuss editing. I know that a lot of, on some of these groups that I'll put my photos, somebody will say, "Well, that's photoshopped."
Right.
I mean, how many times have you heard that? Yeah. Here's the deal. If you go and have your child have their senior pictures taken,
mm-hmm.
or you go to, you hire a professional photographer to do your family pictures.
Right.
They're not going to use their camera and snap the picture and say, "Here you go."
Right.
That's not how that works.
Yeah.
They spend hours. You know this.
Oh.
They spend hours editing it, adjusting the white balance, adjusting the saturation, contrast. Sometimes on one photo, they might put 2 or 3 hours in it on one photo.
Yeah.
That's photoshopping.
Oh yeah.
That's what that is. But when it's unfair when somebody says it's Photoshop. They immediately think you have completely just changed the picture. If I take a picture of Cumberland Falls and there is a tree next to the image, and I use the removing tool and I remove the tree from that scene and just have the falls, to me that's photoshopping. You are changing a detail about the scene that was not there.
Right.
You are removing something. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Sometimes it's necessary, but or if you add something even.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that could be a little deceiving, but changing the color is necessary. Your camera, when you shoot a picture, the white balance is it's probably going to be off anyway.
Right. Unless you manually set your white balance every time.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's something that you have to adjust. It's not how the naked eye sees it. I do a lot of moon photos.
Yeah.
You know?
And I love them, dude.
Yeah. Thanks.
And I look at them and so I've tried.
Yeah.
I've tried to go out and take pictures of the moon.
Yeah.
I cannot get it to work. I'm like, what does he have? Like a 3,000 millimeter lens that he's like, man, like I take photos and I try and I think my biggest zoom is like 300 millimeter. I zoom in as tight as I can get. I take a picture, try to get it. And I look at your pictures and like there's focus and you can see the little craters. And I'm like, I just see like a big ball of light. That's all I see in my photo.
Yeah. Well, here's what you do. You lower your white balance all the way down. Make it go all the way down. Your shutter speed needs to be really high. You need to make the moon as dark as possible to completely take out to make it not look like a white blob.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You need to make it very, very dark. That way you'll start seeing the detail of the moon. If you just aim it and just try to shoot it, like I said, the white on it's going to be next to the black sky is going to be so bright that it's not going to be able to focus on that correctly. Now, I have a 60-time digital zoom on one of my cameras. I bought the camera mainly because my Adam, my middle child, is in marching band. And if I'm in the stands, I wanted to be able to zoom in on him real good and get a picture of him while he's on the field. Right. But then I aimed it at the moon and thought, holy moly, if there are aliens on the moon, I'm going to see them with this thing, you know. But when I first used it, I thought, I can't see nothing. But like I said, if you dial it down, way down on the white balance, almost as dark as you can get it, you'll start seeing real good clarity on the moon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've done bracketing. Just played with that. I've played with tilt shift, done some of that. Yeah. But low light has always stumped me. Like I've never really, because it's hard for me. It's my favorite picture that I've ever taken. We went to Cumberland Falls one night and I got a shot of the moonbow. Oh man. And it's not great. Yeah. Like my picture is not great. There's people walking through the frame. They got their phones held out in front of my camera. Yeah. So you see like little white streaks all through it and everything where they wave their phone around. Yeah. Because I'm taking like a 4-minute exposure. Yes. And all I can see is like a little. You can't even see the art. It's just like a little band of color. Yes. That's about a foot long in the picture. But I'm just.
It's pretty incredible that you got that.
But when anybody else looks at it, yeah, because it's a 4-minute exposure taken at night, yeah, it looks like daytime. Okay, you know, so they look at it and they're like, "Well, what's the big deal? It's Cumberland Falls." I'm like, "It's the moonbow, man. That's the moonbow." Yeah, and I've had arguments with people where they argue with me that I took that photo during the day. Oh, wow! I'm like, "No, man, I was out there at 11 o'clock at night." With a tripod, almost got in 2 fist fights because some lady told her kid to go play under my tripod. Wow. And I mean, I'm a hobbyist, but I've got a D750. Nice. So it's a full frame. Yeah. DSLR. Nice. I had a, glass, and when you get into photography, glass is the expensive part. Yes. I had a lens that costed almost as much as the camera body
Right.
sitting on a tripod.
Oh my gosh.
And this lady tells her kid to, and I'm right on the edge.
Yeah.
Because I got there early so I could be up front.
Mm-hmm.
And this lady's telling her kid, oh, just go play under there. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
Well, there's all kinds of space under there. I'm like, I don't care.
Right.
And then some dude, so finally get that dealt with. And then some old guy comes up behind me and starts giving me grief because I've been standing here for so long, taking up because I had my tripod set up. Like, well, yeah, I got here at 8 o'clock
Wow.
to set up so I could get a good spot. Like,
Yeah.
if you wanted to see it, get here earlier.
Yeah. Good grief. I mean, a
So-
4-minute exposure too,
Yeah. And that was the one that actually came out.
Yeah.
I probably took 30 or 40.
Oh yeah.
Just
I haven't tried my hand at that. I thought, but I know how hard it is to get a picture of it, a good picture of it.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. I don't know if I'm there yet, but
If it hadn't rained so much,
uh-huh,
this February, the full moon that just happened would have been perfect.
yeah,
But it had rained so much
right.
that there was no real fall.
Yeah,
So it won't really mist enough to do it.
yeah,
So but because it was so cold that night,
yeah,
a lot of people won't go because it's cold, and that's the better time to go.
yeah. No doubt.
So, and I've heard, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that the low temperatures help the moonbow look better.
Yeah,
So
sure.
that's
it would crystallize more probably through the air.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's I've heard that it looks better in cold weather.
I have a friend. His name is Doug. Anyway, if you go into the gift shop of Cumberland Falls, almost every photo of the falls that's matted in there is from him.
Oh, nice.
He took those pictures and he sells those there in the shop. There is one that's in there it's at night, obviously, but it is a beautiful picture of the falls with the Milky Way above it.
Oh, nice.
It is stunning, like next level awesome. You could not get a better picture than that. And
Wow.
he's good at his craft.
I've seen, I don't know, it might not be him, but I've seen a couple of drone videos that one person has posted.
Of Cumberland Falls.
Yeah.
I think his name is Ben Childers.
Yeah, you're right.
You have to have Ben is really good at, obviously he's really good at the drone stuff, but you have to have a license. I have a drone too that I use that I take photos of. A lot of my photos,
Nice.
the sunsets and stuff are from my drone. But what he does is he has to have a license. If you get a drone, do you have a drone?
No.
Okay. Any kind of drone that you get, if it weighs more than half a pound, if it weighs more than half a pound, you have to register it.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of rules that go with drones.
Yeah.
One is you cannot fly your drone within 5 miles of an airport, any
Right.
airport.
Right.
You can, but you got to call the tower and you got to say, "Hey, I've got this drone. I'm going to be here at this time. Can I fly it?" Most of the time, they'll say sure.
Keep it under a certain altitude or whatever.
Right. One of the rules, though, is that you cannot fly a drone at a state park unless you have a license for it
Right.
to do it. And Ben has those licenses to do that.
Nice. Yeah. A buddy of mine has a DJI
man.
Phantom.
Oh,
I think.
wow. That's a bigger model of the DJI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he bought it about 4 or 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And he had to get an FAA license or
Yeah,
whatever.
He did.
Yeah, he got that.
Yeah.
And we took it out one time
Yeah.
to go take some pictures. And I forgot what happened. Something happened and he tried to catch it. Like I don't remember what happened, but he tried to catch it
Uh-huh.
and he misjudged and the rotor got him on the hand and cut his finger pretty good.
Oh, man.
Like it surprised me.
Oh, yeah. Those things are they're moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I knew they were, but I mean, they're still just plastic.
They are, but they're so thin.
Yeah. It got him good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, but yeah, So we put it back in the backpack and we didn't We didn't use that anymore that day. We just stuck with the cameras.
There's a lot of regulations with those. You can't fly them above a group of people. I don't know if you ever watched the YouTube video, the Phantom is what reminds me of it. It's a larger Phantom drone. The guy that's there, it's Olympics maybe, and they're doing downhill skiing. Have you seen that? And the drone they were using to film up above falls from the sky.
Oh.
And it lands just behind the skier. Like misses him by a millimeter. And this thing is an enormous sized drone.
Right.
If it would have hit him, it would have knocked him out.
Jeez.
Yeah, so they stopped flying drones for fear that it would do that again. It would actually hurt somebody.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Well, I know, wasn't it this last Olympics that they had like 1,500 drones?
Those are so cool.
Yeah, doing like a light show at night or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the thing now that in China where they have the drones on the streets where they light up? They don't want to do like a zoo. That's their zoo or their circus, but they don't want to use real animals.
No.
So at night they use these drones to make it look like they light up and look like moving animals lit up.
Oh wow.
It's
I haven't seen that. No.
Yes.
Okay.
Look it up. It's incredible. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah. So
another thing that just absolutely blew me away. I don't know how long you've been doing photography. I just became aware of it when you started the Facebook page.
Yeah.
I don't know how long some of this other stuff had been in the works, but like you start a Facebook page, you've got 3 or 4 of your photos featured in local news reports. Your work is in a gallery in Richmond.
Yeah.
You're selling prints already. I'm like, holy smokes, this guy is rocking it. And as somebody who does, like, I've never tried to sell my photography.
Yeah.
I always have a low opinion of anything I do.
Right.
So I just don't think other people tell me, oh, your pictures are great.
Yeah.
People would totally pay for those. And I'm like, no, nobody's going to pay for my picture. It's not, I'm not,
I felt the same way. I have felt the same way.
And then I look and you're selling prints, you got them. And I'm like, holy cow, this dude is just killing it, man.
Yeah.
And just, that is so awesome.
Yeah.
Like to me, that is amazing, dude.
Yeah.
And your photos are astonishing.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Like I don't know. I'm not asking for the secret sauce.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is you do, but the way you make the colors like just pop in the pictures is phenomenal.
Well, I appreciate it. I've been blessed. I'm like you though. I thought, I'll say, nah, my photos aren't that good. And somebody said, you could sell a lot of those. And I just put it out there and you have to believe that you have to believe that they're good enough. You have to believe that you are good at your craft. It's like we were saying earlier. You got to believe that. You got to believe in that. And then see where it goes. Just see what happens. I didn't have any real intentions of ever selling my photographs.
So how did you get from no intentions of doing it to doing it? I mean, you're doing it right now.
Yeah.
And that's amazing.
I create all I did was I created this page. A lot of it too was I started on Instagram, and I would share these photos. And if you hashtag a lot of these different places, they will share your photos. Like Kentucky tourism might see it. Hey, do you mind if we share the photo? Please do. That's great. I'm honored. And they'll share, and then other people will like it, and then you'll get a message. Hey, are you selling these? Will you sell that? I'm like, not really ever thought about that. And then you get enough people asking if you would sell it. And then you think, well, let's see if we can make that happen.
Right. You
get in touch with them and they'll say what they want. I had to figure out what you sell photos for. And that's not easy to do. Honestly, I don't make a whole lot of profit on my photos.
Right.
A lot of that too is because I think, well, I'm not a professional photographer. I'm not going to charge a professional price.
Right.
And I'm okay with that, honestly. I'm glad people enjoy them. So I just start the page and I put these photos on there and I let people know if you like them, I can make you a print, and I'll mail it to you, and you pay me this price, and it's fine. And so, yeah, I've got an enormous response from folks that are asking for prints and for canvases, and it's just been amazing. It's my heart is overflowing from it that people enjoy it that much. And I hope that I can continue producing and getting good photos because I know I've got some pretty bad ones too, you know?
Yeah.
And I think, golly, if I post this one, is it going to be as good as the last one? Am I going to be disappointing somebody? You know? But I just put it up there, and some people like some things and better than others. There are folks out there that just love the flower prints. Flower stuff. I love it. That's one of my biggest sellers is the sunflower print that I have with the bee in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really pretty. And then some folks love the barns pictures and the fence pictures, the farming stuff. And then a lot of people like the fall stuff, but you know, different people like, you know, they like different things. I get a good response from the moon with the barn. That's my favorite picture is the moon that's over the barn, you know. So
the one you just recently posted, where it's kind of like a blue. Everything has kind of like a little bit. That
one's
blue.
a good one. I really like doing the one over a farm that's behind Southwestern School, elementary school, Southern Elementary. It's a Weddell farm.
Okay.
And it's just where the sun rises there. The sunrise is just perfect position. And then when the moon comes out, it's in a perfect position to take photos. And it's great.
See, that's another thing. Like, I used to take my camera with me everywhere.
Yeah.
And I quit.
Yeah.
But I see stuff all the time. And I think just for a split second, wow, that would make a really amazing picture.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then I never pull over and take the picture.
Yeah.
And I regret it sometimes.
Yeah.
Like there was one day, and I probably will never see this again. Just the perfect circumstances. But I was driving on 461 between here and Mount Vernon. And there was a big, huge tree. I have no idea what kind of tree.
Yeah.
Big, huge tree out in the middle of a field.
Yeah.
And the big, huge gust of wind came.
Oh.
And it blew. I mean, it was eerie. It blew all of the pollen off the tree.
Oh, man.
And it looked like a cloud of mustard gas.
Oh, wow.
Coming across this field.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, one, I'm never going to be able to get the colors to come out right.
Yeah.
Like, cause like you're saying, like when you pull the camera out, it auto white balances and it just,
yeah.
But I mean, it did. It looked exact, and it wasn't. I'm not talking like little specks here and there.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like a fog bank.
So cool.
Rolling across this field.
That would have been really hard to capture. Yeah.
And I just didn't do it. And that fruit market out there, not the one that's a big red barn. I can't remember the name of it.
Burnett's.
I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
It's just out past like TTAI on the left right there.
I don't know.
I can't remember what it's called. But they had a bunch of sunflowers growing.
It's Burnett's.
Okay. And
that's where a lot of my sunflower shots are. Yeah.
And there were so many days, because I drive that a lot going to the interstate. And there were so many days that I was like, man, I just want to pull over here real quick and get a picture of the sunflowers with that big red barn in the background.
Yeah. Have you seen my picture of that?
I didn't know that's what it was, because that's not the angle
I
was looking at it from.
I gotcha.
You know?
Yeah.
But no, I've seen the picture of the sunflower with the bee. I know that one that you're talking about.
Check it out, because I've got it's another one that a lot of people like and have purchased, is the one with the barn behind it.
Okay.
And the sunflower. But yeah, it's perfect scenery. I do a lot. I love tree shots too. I love.
And I was very
the
fortunate.
tree.
for Valentine's Day this year,
Uh-huh.
I got a 20 millimeter lens.
Oh my.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Because I like landscape photography
Yes.
more than like portraiture.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to getting out with the big 20 angle,
man.
20 millimeter.
No doubt. That's what the new iPhone that come out.
Mm-hmm.
iPhone. I got the 11. No, the 11 Plus. The only thing I wanted it for was the new wide angle lenses on it.
Right.
Because you can get so much in the shot, and it's incredible. That's a great thing too, though. Is like you're saying, you don't always take your camera with you, but with the iPhone, you could just snag it out of your pocket and try, to get the shot.
Yeah. Well, that's a new concept for me.
Uh-huh.
I hate contracts.
Yeah.
So I've never done big phones.
Uh-huh.
I always buy my phones outright, out of pocket.
Uh-huh.
So my phones are usually low end,
I got you.
and the cameras in them aren't very good.
Yeah.
The last phone I had was actually, at that point, was the best phone I'd ever had.
Yeah.
But the camera in it was terrible.
Okay.
It had good processor, good RAM, display was nice,
Yeah.
but the camera was horrible on it.
Right.
This phone that I have now is the first phone that I've had, and it was cheaper. But it's the first phone I've ever had that has a decent camera on it. So it's new territory for me to try to think of my phone
Yeah.
as a camera.
Yeah. Oh, it's one time, it wasn't too long ago. I went to go pick my daughter up from her friends early morning, and it must have been around 6:30. It's still dark, and I'm on my way to go get her, and I see a streak of light going across the sky, and it looked like what appeared to me an asteroid
Right.
streaking across the sky. It was crazy. I thought, am I really seeing this? It was bright. It had a huge trail to it, pitch black dark. And then I saw what looked like it detached from that stream with a little rock continuing to go further. I took my phone out and I snapped several shots of it because I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Right.
I thought, well, are we getting ready to get hit? We're getting ready to have a movie here. This is going to be crazy. And so on my way to get my daughter, that streak of whatever was still there, lingering in the sky.
Oh wow.
And I looked it up, and I thought, okay, then maybe it was a near miss or whatever. I don't know. It's crazy. Right. And so, and I also messaged LAX
right
TV news about it on Facebook, asking them if they knew what it could be. So while I'm Googling what if there was something that come by, sure enough, there was a rock or a comet or whatever the size of or a meteorite the size of like the Empire State Building.
Oh wow.
That was dangerously close to the Earth, and I thought, that's it. Nope, that's not what that was.
Oh, okay.
I did a little more research, and apparently what it was SpaceX spacecraft they had launched from Florida.
Yeah.
That went off course.
Oh.
Instead of going, straight up,
right.
It went off course and started going the sideways, the other direction. With some technical, there were people on. Everybody was okay, but they had some issues, technical problems, and it caused it to go off path. And that's what I was seeing. I was seeing the capsule of the rocket depart from it.
Oh,
all the way from Florida.
Holy smokes!
It was crazy. And so LAX had messaged me back and said what they thought that was too, and they evidently did some research because then they put it on their website, the picture.
Oh, nice!
And it made their news with my photo on it, and it was funny because they put the quote of what I said, where I thought it must have been. It looked like to me a meteorite. I wonder, but it wasn't. It was a spacecraft. And I said, maybe they were going after, maybe it had Bruce Willis on it. They put that all in there. And Everybody's like, that guy's from Kentucky, you know? Wow.
Well, it's not that bad. I mean, it could have been, today of Florida, man.
Yeah, that's true. They said they could see that all the way up in Maryland.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, though, once they get up to low Earth orbit, like exiting the atmosphere,
Right.
they're moving.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they could have just, it might not necessarily been straight over Florida.
Right.
If they arced,
Yeah.
I mean, they could have been coming up over Kentucky and over Maryland.
Right. Well, and the thing is I'm glad I had my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was able to rip it out there and take some shots, and it turned out pretty good. So
Yeah. Well, always in the past, I saw a little comic on the internet that is a perfect example. It's of my old phones. Maybe the new one too. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. But you look up and you're like, oh man, the moon is so beautiful.
Uh-huh.
It looks huge. I love it.
Yeah.
And you pull your phone out and you take a picture.
I know.
And
It looks
it's just
tiny.
like it's like a little tiny dot
Yep.
right in the picture, and you're like,
Yeah.
that is not what I see.
Right.
I see
I
this
know.
beautiful moon, and
I
you
know.
get like a little speck of light.
And I know, and I wish I would love for people to realize when they see some of my photos, they'll say, but the moon on my photo is not that big. Well, that may be true, but if you zoom in on the actual scene, the moon is that you got to put what I like to do is I do a double exposure
Okay.
on a picture. If you have a shot with the moon over a barn and you try to just take a one photo of them both, it's not going to come out right for several different reasons. One is it's your lens is either going to focus on the barn, and if it's focusing on the barn, your moon's going to be a white blob.
Right.
Or if you focus on the moon and you get details out of the moon, then your barn's going to be too dark to even see it.
Right.
You can't do both. Your camera will not let you do both.
Right.
So you got to take a picture where you've got a good shot of the barn and keep your camera in the same place on a tripod. But then your next photo that you take, focus it in on the moon, get it detailed, and then overlap them in one shot. Creates the perfect, and that's what you're seeing. That's when if you don't have your camera, that's what you're looking at. Your eyes are able to see them both focused.
Right.
You can see
the human eye is capable of a high dynamic range.
Exactly.
And a camera is not.
It's
a camera
not.
is capable of single range.
Right. And so you put them together and you've got what your naked eye can see. It's not photoshopping in a sense that it's not real. It's real.
Right.
It's just that you have to do some things to make it look like what you are looking at.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it anybody can do it. It just takes some practice.
I don't know that anybody can do it. Like I said, I can take pictures, but I have a hard time finding that good artistic appealing shot.
Yeah. Okay.
I just like I said, like I saw those sunflowers in that barn and I thought that's pretty. I would like to get a picture of it.
Yeah.
You got the shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even if I had gotten out and taken the picture, it's not gonna, to me, when I take a picture, it's a picture.
Yeah.
When somebody else takes a picture, it's art.
Yeah. Well,
it's
it's art because that's their perspective. You're looking at how that person is able to take a picture. Jason could have his own perspective, and somebody might say, "Golly, Jason, I love how you did that shot."
right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a different way of how they look at things or how they want to shoot a shot. You just got to be able to figure out a way to utilize your camera or your phone that's in your hand to get that shot. When you see it and you when you're looking at sunflowers in a barn, how are you looking at it? What in your mind would make that shot look really, really good? In my mind, it's closing in on the sunflower and having the sunflower really big, and then having the barn kind of as a backdrop. That's what makes it look good to me.
Right.
That's my perspective. that's what I'll do. I'll get out there and I'll take different angles to see which one looks best. I can also tell you that the sunflower shot that I took of the big sunflower may not be as great if it doesn't have the bee in it. The bee kind of makes the shot. It's something that catches your eye. Oh wow, look at the bee. It's clear. I've never seen a bee like that.
Right.
And I waited for the bee. First of all, I didn't wait for a singular bee to fly in on that sunflower. There were many bees there.
Right.
But I waited for it to get to where it's at and then take the picture.
Yeah. I've tried that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Two things I love trying to get a picture of are bees.
Uh-huh.
And I've tried to get them. We went to the Arboretum in Lexington and trying to get a picture of a bee pollinating the flowers.
Right.
I thought that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Those little suckers are not cooperative photo subjects. They will not sit still.
I know.
Or a dragonfly.
Right.
I would love to try to get a really tight, because I've got a macro lens.
Yeah. Oh man.
And I would really love to try to get like a real tight shot.
Yeah.
And they're gone.
I know.
Every time.
I know. The good thing about if like on the sunflowers, if the bees are they don't stand still, but they get on that flower and I don't know that day in particular, they were all about just hanging out on the flower no matter how close to one I got. It wasn't just flying around. It was just staying there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, but I can see what you're saying. You know, as far as the dragonfly, the best, like if I was trying to get a picture of it, I would know that it would not sit still. So I would just put a super high shutter speed on,
right,
hoping I could get a good shot that's not blurry, and then I would just digitally, crop it up and zoom in on it. It would not have the same effect. It would not be detailed as good. But with some of these editing things that you can do, it would help a little bit. Yeah. It would reduce some of the noise on it. Yeah.
Another one I like is when I went with Omar to do the 24-hour, or he does the 12-hour TT in California, and we get out to the desert out there, and we're on the road, and this thing was big enough that as we were driving slow because it was in the city limit, so we were doing like 20 miles an hour. But it was big enough that from the road, I saw a tarantula.
Oh my gosh.
Walking through the desert.
What?
And I said, dude, stop. I have to get a picture of this tarantula. He stopped the car, pulled off. Yeah. And I got out, put my macro lens on.
No.
And
No.
Yeah. I walked right up to it. And I mean, I was cautious.
Yeah. I would be.
But I stood still, and it stopped walking, and I just stood there for a minute.
Was it going to eat you? Did it have plans on jumping on your face?
It was about as big as my hand spread.
It's a little big thing then.
But I was like, if it had reared up, I would have left it alone.
Yeah.
But it just stayed down, and I got a little closer. And when I took the picture, my lens was about 4 to 6 inches from the spider.
Nope.
But I love it because I focused in, and you can see all 8 eyes on its head and the big fangs. And that's the one I really like, is you can see like the big fangs and the eyeballs and all that stuff.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that.
But I did a bunch of shots though with the macro lens and just from different angles.
Yeah.
And the little bug was very cooperative. It stood there. It didn't squirm around.
It was probably thinking of ways it was going to kill you.
It wasn't that big.
Oh yeah. Just the size of your hand.
Just the size of my hand. And people have them as pets. I mean,
sure.
They'll walk on your hand.
Yeah. I don't.
They're not, well, I mean, some are, but like tarantulas are not really aggressive.
Yeah.
If they're going to be aggressive towards a larger animal,
like a human,
right, they'll rear up and make themselves look big.
Oh,
You know, they'll rear up on their and put their front legs up in the air.
Yeah.
All like, ooh, get away from me.
yeah.
And so if it had postured like that, I would have left it alone.
That's good enough for me.
But
I'd have left it alone.
I like that. And then the picture I sent you when we went to the Grand Canyon.
Oh, gosh. Beautiful. Wow.
That was, yeah. I've said this on the podcast before, but I'm a cynic. And my whole life I've been like, oh, the Grand Canyon, it's a big ditch.
Yeah.
It's just a really big ditch. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Until you go there.
Oh, I can imagine.
And it really is stunning.
Yes.
I mean, it's more than just,
yeah.
I mean, it is a big ditch. It's just a mile wide,
Right.
big, huge ditch. But
Right.
just the colors and the landscape and everything, it's really, really beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
But I was, so I sent you that photo and you were like, oh yeah, that's cool, but I would do it like this. And you sent it back and I'm like, that's so much better than what I did.
Just, but I'll tell you what, this is no joke. I have somebody that said, will you edit this for me? Will you try to, and I was like, yeah, sure. It won't take me but a few minutes. And then they'll send it to me and I'll edit to them, or I'll edit it and then I'll send it to them and I'll say, what do you think? And they'll say, nah, I don't know. I'll just try to work on it myself. All right. It's good enough.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, everybody has different aesthetics.
Sure they do.
But,
and somebody might say, well, that's, you made that too bright. And I get it. I love saturation, and I have been guilty of oversaturating pictures sometimes a lot. I'm doing better with that, but I love color. I just love, like you said, I love color when I like to see it pop, but I have gone a little overboard on the saturation. And again, I'm trying to do a little bit better with that, but it's like you said. I mean, it's however that's part of it. That's what makes it art is doing it how you see it.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people just do black and white photos, or and that's cool. I've seen some amazing black and white photos. I probably wouldn't. I don't know if I could ever do that, or it's got to be a special scene to do that.
Black and white, and it's so hard,
right?
Because it's all about lighting.
All about it, and I'm working, and I've had some folks ask me to do. I've had some people say, "Will you do my daughter's senior pictures?"
Yeah, I've had people ask me that.
Yeah,
and like I said, I'm more about nature and landscape,
right?
And people don't understand that that's a totally different kind of photography.
Yes. Than
portraiture.
Right.
And I always decline.
I have declined it. But, last year I took some photos of Adam downtown Somerset. And I thought to myself, when I was done taking them and I did some editing, I thought, these look just as good as any senior picture I've ever seen.
Right.
Maybe I could do something like that. I don't know if I will, because I enjoy landscape photography a lot. And there's some different kind of pressure about taking pictures of other families and other kids. If it's my own, you got it or you didn't, no big deal. If it's with others, you better hope there's some good ones, or
exactly.
They're going to be disappointed, and that's a moment you can't really get back. I don't envy those people that do that at all. Wedding photographers, oh my gosh, that is a singular moment that if you don't get right, it's gone. Or for a while it is anyway. And I just don't know. I'd like to try it, but wedding photography is not something I want to practice on.
That's one of the that's one of the photography things where you almost need to be like an apprentice situation, where you go with somebody and just kind of be their backup,
right,
and learn. I have friends that do it.
Oh, good.
And but I'm not really good with people. So portrait photography is, you have to be good with people. People have to like you, because they're not going to smile for you if they're mad at you.
Yeah.
So I'm not big on it. And like you're saying, like I don't need the pressure. For me, it's like when I like cycling.
Uh-huh.
I love cycling as a hobby.
Right.
It's fun. It helps me get in shape and I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I would never want to be on the race team.
Yeah.
Because then you have to train.
Right.
You have to put in X number of miles. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to be at the race. You have to do well at the race.
Yeah.
I don't need all that pressure.
Right.
For something that I just want to do for enjoyment.
For fun. Yeah.
Right. And it's the same thing with photography. I enjoy going out, hiking, walking the woods, going down to like Natural Arch, going to Red River Gorge.
Right.
And just being out in it.
Sure.
And just taking my time.
Yeah.
Finding the place I like and taking photos. And like you were saying about removing things, at Red River Gorge, I went to Creation Falls. And I don't know if you've ever been there.
I have.
Okay. So it's, if anybody else hasn't, it's a really shallow falls and it's not like a waterfall. But the day I was there, it was warm and there was a lot of people camping and all of the kids in the area were climbing up to the top of the falls and sitting down and sliding down the falls like a water slide.
Yeah.
And I was, man, I just want to take a picture of the falls.
Yeah.
I had to sit there for an hour until I could catch like a 2-minute window where nobody was running up and down.
Yeah.
And I just snapped pictures just as fast as I could.
Yep.
Just different exposures, different lighting, different things, just trying everything. And then people were all over it again. But if that's portrait photography, nobody's going to sit there for an hour waiting for the right shot.
Right.
It's, so yeah, I don't know how I would deal with the pressure.
And that's the thing too, is I'm a little different in that I say to myself, I would not be any good at portrait photography. Well, then the competitive nature in me says, well, then you need to do it. You need to get in there and do it and be really good at it. So I don't do it a lot now, but I'm going to work at it, and who knows, we'll see.
Why not, man?
Yeah. Just give it a shot.
Yeah.
You know what I really want to do, and I haven't done, and some people say it's so easy to do. I really want to get a shot of the Milky Way.
I've watched videos, but I still don't understand how they do it.
I kind of got a little bit of an understanding, and I'm going to get one. I'm going to get one soon. You got to be in an area where there's not a lot of light pollution.
Yeah.
And that's not easy to do anymore.
I checked there. So there's a website. I think it's called Dark Map.
Yes.
That shows you where the best places are. And there's one that's not terribly far from here.
Really?
It's in West Virginia. So, I mean, it's...
Okay.
My definitions of distances have been skewed by my job. West Virginia's still 4 or 5 hours away.
Right.
But, I mean, that's not, like, ridiculous. I mean, it would be like an overnight trip.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
But there's a place in West Virginia that's about 5.5 hours each way from here that's pitch black on Dark Map.
Let's go. Let's go try it out sometime.
I mean, I would love to try. Yeah,
let's
I
get
would
out
love to
there
try.
and give it our best shot. I've done enough research on it to where I think I could get something out of it.
Yeah. Well, I've got a buddy of mine that loves that kind of stuff. So he's all dialed in on the technical aspects of it, but he won't go anywhere to do it.
Oh, okay. We'll FaceTime him.
Yeah.
Say, hey, man.
Well, see, I think... I can't remember. There's a radio telescope in that town. That's why.
Okay.
Because it's a big telescope place, so they don't have any light pollution around, so they can get their images.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Anyway, that's why it's dark in that area. Just because that's one of the big, huge.
Yeah.
Like astronomical. Nomical, right?
Nomical.
I don't know. One of them is like Virgo and Pisces, and the other one's like Jupiter and Saturn. I can't remember which is which right now. But anyway, it's one of the big like science places.
Okay.
That it's over there. So they like it's written in the local laws that like no street lights at night.
Okay.
None of that stuff.
That's cool.
So yeah, but it's on dark map.
I need it. I need to get a shot. And Doug, my friend Doug, was able to get that shot over Cumberland Falls. So it can be done.
Yeah. You just have to know what you're doing, and I don't with that stuff. Yeah.
I'm not great, but then again, I'm gonna work on it and see what I can come up with, because I just love those shots.
Yeah.
As somebody to get them.
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding? That's amazing. So.
Yeah. All right. Look, it's getting late.
Yeah.
And I know
we've been on here forever.
Well, I'm on vacation this week, so I got nothing to do tomorrow.
That's all
You
right.
probably have to work. So
I'm good.
But I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks, man.
Keep putting out the awesome photos, man. Keep encouraging people. You're amazing. I love what you do. I love your energy. It inspires me to try to get back out and start my fitness journey again, to try to get back in shape and be more than I am right now.
Good. That's great.
And so I want to take the opportunity to thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for being an inspiration for myself, but I'm sure for other people as well.
Yep. It's my pleasure.
I love the photos. I love the little encouragements that you find to put up on FTP.
Yeah. I'll
just
get it
keep being
started
awesome,
again.
man.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on here.